I want to let y'all eat, but I also want to make sure that I get this message out to you guys, right? We got a couple of things happening right now. Congratulations, first and foremost, to the winners. We have more winners coming up. We have the raffle prizes coming up next, and we still have the silent auction stuff. So please do that in the interim of while we're having this small conversation. But again, thank you all for coming out to 2022 MissionSAFE Brightest Future Golf Tournament. Really appreciate you guys. If you don't know, I'm Jumaane Kendrick, the Director of Programs and Partnerships here. I oversee all the programs and some of the operations day to day. For those that don't know who MissionSAFE is or what we do, our mission is mainly to work with the highly at-risk youth kids in Boston and the families to make sure that they get the confidence and the skills that they need to be able to thrive in their lives and not only just survive, right? And what that looks like on a day-to-day for us, if you haven't seen some of the slideshows already on what's happening in our program, outside of our kayaking and canoeing and our volunteering and our internship that happen, our job readiness that happens, our gang intervention that's happening, we're working on a daily basis with kids from the ages of 11 all the way to 24 young adults, right? That is making sure that we reduce our recidivism rates, which means that when a young person sees us, if they was ever incarcerated, that they don't get reincarcerated or rearrested. We've been able to produce and keep that at a low level. We've been able to keep young people back in school, get them into school and go into college. Some of the other things that we do on a daily basis is mentoring, right? And the things that you may see on our website might look like face value, some things of mentoring, tutoring, and youth development, what you see right here, a lot of fun, but what you're not seeing on a daily basis is what our staff is pouring into our young people, which is the love that you don't see on a daily basis that's giving positive affirmations for young people to believe in themselves. Maybe for some of you guys growing up, believing in yourselves was a regular thing. Somebody telling you you were positive, somebody tell you could do it. We don't have that with our young people. So when our adults are doing it on a daily basis, it makes a life difference, right? Some of the things that you're not seeing is that our young people don't believe that they're gonna make it from day to day. They believe that today may be their last day, right? So what you're also seeing is that our young people are feeling safe when they're with us or they're safe in our facilities, right? That's not a promise for them. So you don't see what that looks like when a young person is in fear every day, but they feel safe from what MissionSAFE is providing and can support them with. You guys also don't see the joy that we may see from mothers and parents when they see that a son or a daughter may not make it home, but they see them working on volunteering and strategizing for their future. They see them community building. They see them doing these things on a daily basis. They never thought that their kid even thought about things like that. You know, my mother asked me one day, I didn't know you want to go to college. I'm like, what? In some neighborhoods, that's just a given. They don't even think it's an interest for us because what we're surrounded by, right? So to see mothers being able to sleep at night and having a joy because they know that their child has a future or hopeful, it not only impacts the young person, but it impacts like just the trajectory of the whole family for generations to come, right? So I want you guys to know today, like the contribution that you guys are putting in, it's not only for the young person, but it's for generations to come, right? So don't think for 1 second that what you're doing is light. We take it very seriously. And some of the things that you guys don't know that from the continuous support that you guys provided, last year we was a smaller staff, right? We was about 4 or 5 people. We've been able to double that. We've also been able to expand to 2 locations. We've also been able to work with 450 families this year and youth. We've also been able to hire almost 100 young people this summer. And hiring young people is not easy, and getting them jobs for what they need to help their family at a teenage age is one of the most important things we could do, right? We've also trained about 90 young people in gas and electric so they can have entry-level skills to get into the electrical and gas field, you know? And then just in addition of other host of things that we've done, like I said earlier, we've decreased that recidivism rate for our young people going in and out of prison. And one of the worst times in the world during the pandemic, we've been able to keep down the arrest rate. That's almost unheard of, right? When you don't have jobs, you don't have housing, that increases the actual arrest rate. We've been able to decrease it in one of the worst times. So I want y'all to know that what y'all are doing is very important, and we appreciate y'all sincerely, right? I also just want to say thank you again to all of y'all, but I also want to say thank you to our staff. And can our staff raise your hands, please? So you guys know who they are. We have Ryan. Yes. Thank you. Ryan, Roddy, Brandy, Jamar, Nugget, Maria, those that aren't here with us, right? That are back at the workplace. I thank them every day for coming in, not only giving 110%, but giving their lives. Because with this work that we do, you need life insurance for this.